There are 1,385 students here at Steele High School who all wait for the same bell. The bell that sends them to lunch. While some students pack their lunches, many others rely on the Steele cafeteria to satisfy their stomachs. But somebody has to cook all those lunches.
So while all of you are sitting in class enjoying your Pop-Tarts, I'm here to see what goes on behind the scenes. This is what it's like a day in the life of a lunch lady.
Lunch Lady Mallory. I like the sound of that. But what I like more is the sound of the oven timer going off again and again and again. Baking snickerdoodles for the school is no small task. In a single day, the lunch ladies bake about 300 cookies, which adds up to 1,500 a week, 7,200 a month, and 52,800 in one school year. That's enough to satisfy any sweet tooth.
Down here, down the bottom. Yeah.
But as sweet as our cafeteria is, there's more to lunch than just dessert.
Went to school, we had one thing and that was it, mainline, and that was all you had.
But with all the choices in the Steele cafeteria, preparing lunch can be a real balancing act.
Oh, man.
There's taco wedges and cheesy bread and cheeseburgers. And even in the main lunch line, we like to give you some variety.
Beef or chicken, 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 beef or chicken.
But even with all these choices, some people still like to stick with their favorites, especially at the substation.
She'll see them and she'll have it already ready, and yeah, she knows exactly what some of them have, what they have.
It looks like there's some pretty high expectations, and at this station, I don't want to be subpar.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Be nervous.
Okay, and then Italian dressing. Okay. Sauce or sauce? There you go.
Feeding 1,000 hungry teenagers means even more dirty dishes. And while the food in our cafeteria is delicious, I'm afraid I can't say the same about the mess.
I never want to eat mashed potatoes again. Working hard or hardly working?
Yep, doing the dishes can be hard work.
I'm actually really, really hot though right now.
But with every job that must be done, there's an element of fun. Of course, they're actually snickerdoodles, but I made them with love, so. You know, they say a lunch lady's work is never done, but for me, I think I'm gonna call it quits. This is Mallory Golsky for Steele News Live. Ah, gym class. The one place where kids can run and scream without landing a spot in timeout, and the epitome of bliss for elementary school students everywhere. And although most of these kids can't tell time, they count down the seconds until this once-a-week, 35-minute break from spelling sentences and times tables. But being in charge of all these sweaty, enthusiastic kids is no recess. Gym class was never my favorite special growing up, but maybe I'll like it more from this perspective. This is what it's like, a day in the life of a gym teacher. Gym teacher Mallory? Now that sounds like fun.
She is going to be your gym teacher today. All right, so you guys pay attention to Mallory.
This job may seem like it's all fun and games, but if I'm going to win the hearts of these whippersnappers, hey you just isn't going to cut it. What's your name? Getting to know almost 700 students at Powers Elementary can be a mammoth task.
It probably took me the first couple months because I only see him once a week.
But even though I don't have a month to learn everyone's names, I did find one that was easier to remember than the others. What's your name?
Mallory.
That's my name too! Maybe I am getting the hang of this. Now if only I can keep track of them, because boy, can these kids run. They've got a lot of energy. But gym class isn't just for letting off some steam. After all, it is school.
Oh yeah, every time I play a game, it's always to work on a specific skill. It's not just to play a game.
But somehow, we gym teachers can find a way to make even learning vocabulary fun.
All right, who can tell me what a competition is? All right, Mort.
At this age, competition can be friendly.
You're gonna be... Oh, man.
Or it can be intense. Some kids are pretty athletic.
Oh, good catch, Brayden.
And others need just a little more encouragement. But the important thing is that even though we might not all be great at sports, we still need to be good sports. And while accidents can still happen,
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. You all right? I'm taking kids out.
Even in the 2nd grade, small acts of kindness make everything better.
Thanks, bud. Here you go. Thanks, bud. Here, do you want this one? Here, take that one. Thanks, bud.
Being a gym teacher can be exhausting, but at least I know I'm not the only one working up a sweat.
I'm hot to death.
And no matter who wins or loses, I think everyone can agree on one thing. And I think I would love a nap. This is Mallory Golsky for Steel News Live. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. St. Nick can be busy, he's got quite a list, but luckily his elves are here to assist.
I'm always excited to see what Santa brings me for Christmas, but what's it like working for the big man himself? This is what it's like, a day in the life of an elf.
Mallory the Elf. That's got a nice ring to it, but the thing that really makes it ring are the carols that we sing. After all, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is by singing loud for all to hear. Perhaps caroling isn't the best way for me to get in the holiday spirit.
Let it go, let it go. Am I as good as Elsa? No, I didn't think so.
But luckily, I don't think these kids came all this way just to hear me sing. But who wouldn't? Even I can get pretty crazy about old Kris Kringle.
Santa! Oh my gosh, I know him!
But surprisingly, not everyone is as delighted to meet the jolly old elf.
Aww.
Elves are always on the lookout for kids on their best behavior.
I really like your manners though. You know, Santa and I heard that.
Because we're making our list, we're checking it twice. And what we really want to know is,
are you naughty or are you nice?
Luckily, the nice list is pretty long, and those who are on it have even longer lists of their own.
What do you want for Christmas?
A control helicopter and a drone. Cake with virtual car.
Got a big request.
I like to think that I'm a pro at making all these toys.
Puppy surprise. Oh, I should have known that. I've been making those at the North Pole.
But the very best presents don't come from Santa's workshop or even a store.
Brother, how are you guys doing?
The memories you make on Christmas mean just a little bit more. Because even though the holidays can make everyone feel like a kid, the true magic of Christmas doesn't last forever.
You could use the pencil to write a letter to Santa. Probably need a little help, but I bet he likes pictures too.
My day as an elf is just about done. It was certainly busy, but it was definitely fun. Elves work year-round just to fill Santa's sleigh. Even though I'm exhausted, I'd just like to say,
Merry Christmas!
And remember, Santa's watching. This is Mallory Golsky for Steel News Live.